from that day forward, $25,000 was like $250,000 now.
Mm-hmm.
And in the next couple months, I made $25,000 just doing the exercise like he said. And I'm going to see him, with him in the meetings, and he's going over all this shit. And I wanted an Arthur Murray studio, and I've never been able to get one. I had one in just a few weeks.
Arthur Murray, what is a dance studio?
Yes. I was working for Arthur Murray.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Dance studio. And so I did the exercise of getting my own studio, and bingo, I got it, just like that. And that's been my life ever since.
You made millions.
Huh?
You made millions.
Yeah.
Multi-millionaire.
I was, at one time I was about 3 million. But I had an unbelievably interesting life because I have no worries. I have nothing to worry about because I know if I get into any kind of trouble that I can imagine my way out of it, because the thing that runs your life and everybody else's life is what you're thinking when you go to sleep. That's what runs your life completely. If you take my advice, you will never go to sleep depressed. You will never go to sleep unhappy. If you're unhappy, then think about something. It's just the way he said, if you have no shoes, if you want to be happy, notice a man that has no feet. And you think, God damn, I can't even afford a pair of shoes, but look at this poor asshole. He's walking around on stumps and a chain, He says, that's what you do. And I went to his meetings. I got my own studio right away, and then I wanted a big studio, so I got Montreal. And just everything has worked out great. Because I know if...
Neville Goddard he's a good man.
What?
Neville Goddard was a good man.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't take it down.
Yeah.
And the reason I don't do a lot of things is because what happens when you do something, you get what you want, but you don't get it for nothing. Say if I were to do an exercise right now that I got $3 million in cash, really worked on it, and really did it, I would get it. But I would never be able to convince you that I got it by thinking that, because you'd tell me how I really got it. I worked my fucking ass off. I was up night and day. I had these meetings, I branded, and I started talking to people. I started campaigning, I started this, and pretty soon I've got $3 million. Well, I don't want to do that. I'm just happy that I've got a room. I've got a life. Because if I do something...
Because you've lived that life. You lived the life for many decades.
Yeah. Yeah, I had over 3 million votes.
And having it all,
Yeah.
And now you're just, you've done it all, had it all, and now you're just relaxing and enjoying them.
Says, if the purpose of life is not to be happy, then you can stuff it up your ass. I don't want it, because